Hey guys, Craig from Single Length School here again with another free video for everyone. So, this is a video that my free videos go out to everybody for everybody to watch to kind of introduce you to single length, do some reviews, check out some cool products. I want everybody to see. Now remember, we have members only content with lessons, tips, tricks, different types of things geared directly towards a single length iron golfer. So, head on over to singlelengthschool.com and sign up to be one of our members. Get that exclusive content. It's only $2.99 a month. We're going to bring you something great every week, and actually I'm going to go out, film one today for you, and hopefully have it up by the end of today. If not today, then I'll have it up sometime tomorrow. But what I want to talk to you about today is a question I get a lot, being, working here in the pro shop and things like that, especially with the people that know I play single length irons. So the question I always get is, okay, who makes them? Do I have to go spend the $800-900 to get a set of Cobra single length irons? Well, let's say this. I'm not sponsored by Cobra yet. Wink, wink. Cobra, this one's coming at you. Anywho, you don't have to go out and buy the Cobra. The Cobra, the nice thing with Cobra, I should say, is that they're one of the big companies, which means they can put a lot of R&D into their technology, into their single length irons. I do play the Cobra F7s. So they're a set that's a year and a half old. We all know the F9s are coming out and they look beautiful, by the way. But for the people that want to get into single length irons, where do you start? Maybe you don't want to drop $800-900 on a set of irons. Maybe you just want to get a test set. Is there companies out there that can do that and keep you within a specific budget? Yes, there are. And actually that's how I got into the single length irons is, doing my research over the years, really wanting to do it. I wanted to make sure I could test it and not spend a ton of money on a big name company until I was comfortable with it. So what I recommend is going out, checking out Google, eBay, Amazon, different things like that. There's a number of different companies. The company I started with on my single length adventure was actually a company called Single Swing. They make iron sets from 4 through lob wedge. You can mix and match. You can do whatever you need to do. I believe I got that single length set 4 iron through lob wedge for $300. You can customize, stiff shaft, regular shaft, grip size, things like that. They were my starting point. So that's a good place to look. I've seen some other companies out there. I think there's a company called One Iron, I think is the name. They're pretty cool in the fact that they offer a full wide selection of one length clubs. It's not just your iron set. They actually do a driver in that 7 iron length, a 3-wood in that 7 iron length. The pricing for them's a little bit more, but again, you can fill your whole bag, driver down through lob wedge. There's a couple other companies out there that you can get. I think Mazel, M-A-Z-E-L, is a company that's out there you can find on Amazon. You can Google them as well. So there's a number of different companies where you can get your single length irons. You can test it out without spending upwards of $1,000. What have I found using those companies, some of those other ones? They're a great starting point, honestly. For $300 to get 4 through lob wedge to even try out your testing with single length, great options. I did it that way. I actually still have the single swing irons. I actually let some people test them as they're considering moving to single length. So don't hesitate because you're worried about buying Cobra and having to spend a ton of money, upwards of $1,000 to get a good set. They're out there and the technology is not much different. So the only difference I've found with the Cobra versus some of the other companies is just basically a little bit of distance, maybe 2-3 yards. I just wanted Cobra because I have a little bit of OCD and wanted to have a better named club in my bag. That's just me. If you're okay with it, honestly, the other companies are great. It's a great starting point. Once you get through them, if you want to go ahead and kick it up to the Cobras by all means, but don't go spend $1,000 if it's not for you. But here's the key. You're going to find out it is for you. This isn't an endorsement for Cobra. This is an endorsement for single length irons. So go out, test it. It's going to make your game more consistent. Check out these other companies. You don't have to spend $1,000. Get a set of single length irons in your bag. Start using them. Become consistent. And as you start your trip down single length and start using single length, don't forget, subscribe, become a member to singlelengthschool.com. We're going to give you the tips and the tricks to get you used to and get you playing from traditional length irons into the single length irons. And don't forget, if you want, we can do lessons. We have lesson packages online. We have downloadable lessons that you'll be able to get. We can do FaceTime, Skype. We can do lessons over the internet. I want to help you make golf as easy as possible, and the way to do that is going to be with the single length irons. So get yourself a set, test them out, subscribe over at singlelengthschool.com, buy one of our lesson packages. Guys, you're going to love it. You're going to thank me later. It's the best thing for your game. So as I said, we have a members only video coming either later today or tomorrow with some tips and tricks for the weather. You know, we're here in Pennsylvania. It hasn't been the greatest. It's December. We've been wet. You know, we had some snow, but today's a day I'm going to be able to get out there, show you a little tip and trick on playing in the weather, but that's for members only. So get over, subscribe, check it out. Thanks for the support, guys, and we'll be coming at you with another video later in the week. Thanks.